Hi Aries, how's it going? In this reading, we'll have three separate spreads. In the first spread, we'll be looking at what you need to be aware of right now. And it could be about pretty much anything, whatever comes up. In the second spread, we'll be looking at the advice for what comes up in the first spread. And in spread number 3, we'll see the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first spread, Aries. This is what you need to be aware of right now. We have the Fool clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Hierophant. Then we have the Two of Swords clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And we also have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow Aries. We also have Sagittarius, Taurus, Scorpio. But you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. So you've got an offer coming your way. It could be a little bit unexpected, a little bit overwhelming, out of the blue. The offer, from what I see so far, is legit. You, on the other hand, you will not be 100% sure. You will be struggling with the decision. Should I give this a chance or not? Should I move forward with this person or not? And that's what you should be aware of. All right, so yeah, let's talk about this real quick. The Tower on the bottom of the deck could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but with all the other cards combined, all the cards together, the Tower is something that happens very, very unexpectedly. Perhaps you definitely do not see this coming, or you don't see this coming from this particular individual. Perhaps you're just doing your own thing, minding your own business, being Aries, doing this, doing that, and bam, here it is. Right? We have the Fool clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Fool is actually one of your major arcana cards. But if we want to stay general, the Fool could be an offer, or it could be somebody who wants to move forward with you out of the blue, or they want to go somewhere with you, right? But the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk for some of you, right? Then the Wheel of Fortune clarifying, it could be a Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune sometimes comes through as a Sagittarius card, but the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle. Both the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune are major arcana cards, right? Even though the Fool is not, in general, a very solid card. No offense to the Fool card, but the Wheel of Fortune is, right? The Wheel of Fortune is definitely starting a cycle, right? The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Ace of Cups clarified by the Hierophant, this is what it's actually all about. The Ace of Cups is all about genuine, authentic love, right? So this person does have feelings for you. They do love you, right? And the Hierophant clarifying, it could be Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is also a card of something traditional, something serious, like a committed relationship or marriage, right? For some of you, this whole spread could be simply somebody wants to go to like a wedding or an engagement party with you, and you're like, what? Why? But for most of you, I think this is simply them, the person coming towards you, who wants to get serious with you, who is in love with you with an Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant is definitely a very serious card. Also a major arcana card. The remaining three cards, the Two of Swords clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, I think this is where definitely you come in, Aries. You are not 100% sure whether this is a good idea or not. Both the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, I think this is you. Should I do this? Should I not? Should I change my plans for this weekend or for this week or for this thing or not? Right? The Five of Wands clarifying that. I think this is your internal struggle. Again, most likely because it's going to be very unexpected, right? Because you have other things to do. You've got things, you got a life, right? And all of a sudden, bam, here it is. All right, so that's what you should be aware of. Not so bad, actually, Aries. Not so bad. You should see other people's readings. All right, so let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice, Aries, for the situation we saw in the first spread. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, and Justice. Well, here's the deal. Aries, sometimes I look at spreads and I ask myself a very simple question. What do we not have in the spread, right, Aries? And what we don't have in this spread right here, we do not have any rejections. We do not have anybody with like an ulterior motive. We do not have anything falling apart. None of that. As a matter of fact, this is a rock solid offer. Okay, so perhaps the advice for you is to make sure they mean business, to make sure they prove it to you, right? Because, yeah, both the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles are very serious offers. It's the same energy. You see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle, right? It's the same pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's like in the Ace of Pentacles, we're zooming in on that. So I guess, yeah, make sure they mean business. Make sure they prove it to you in some shape or form, even though in the first spread we did see them being serious about you. We had that Ace of Cups with the Hierophant, really good energies. This right here is more practical, more down to earth. Okay, and the Magician could be Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with, but the Magician is a card of taking action. All right, it's a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action. Justice on the bottom of the deck is also a very serious card. Could be a Libra you're dealing with, right? But Justice is when, you know, it could be a place where people get married. Or it could be them again proving it to you. It's showing you that they're really, really serious about you. So I guess, yeah, that's the advice. Make sure they mean business. Okay, so that's, other than that, it's still good. Like I said, I don't see any rejections or suggestions to reject it. Alright, so that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at spread number 3, which is the next good thing that'll happen to you in the near future. Here's the third spread. Aries, this is the next good thing that'll happen to you, that'll at least put a smile on your face. We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Star, we have the Chariot, and we also have the World on the bottom of the deck. You know what? The first thing I thought of was like a very relaxing vacation. Okay? Especially if you do need to relax. If you've been working a lot. For others of you, it could be you going to like some kind of a healing center, right? And I'm not saying you will need to heal from something, but perhaps you'll be getting massages, mud baths, getting other procedures done. You know, if you've been feeling under the weather, you will make a full and complete recovery. That's how it feels, right? We got, what, 3 major arcana cards on the table, but we start with the Four of Swords clarified by the Ten of Wands. So the Four of Swords, perhaps this is you needing to, you know, relax, unplug, go someplace nice. The Ten of Wands clarifying it is a card of a burden. It's a card of a lot of responsibilities. It's a card of somebody who is working hard. Perhaps you have been working hard towards something. For others of you, perhaps, like I said, maybe you're under the weather or will be under the weather. The Star, the next card I came out could be an Aquarius, but the Star, first of all, is a card of healing. All right, and it's also a card of a wish come true. Something people wish for, hope for a long time. The Chariot right next to the deck could be a Cancer you're dealing with. But I think the Chariot is either you're literally going somewhere, okay, or once you get recharged, once you get rejuvenated, you can hop back on your Chariot and continue conquering the world. Speaking of the world, on the bottom of the deck, we do have the World card. The World could be a card of someplace remote. So again, you could be going somewhere, or the World is simply the end of some kind of a chapter in your life. And I usually interpret the World as the happy end card. This is when one chapter of your life comes to an end and a much better, happier chapter of your life is about to begin. So you can let me know in the comments down below how this plays out for you, but this looks good. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing the rest of October.